Okay, so late last night we came back to Berlin, and today is just a day of getting everything ready because tomorrow morning again I am off driving towards Ferry and then to Sweden. Welcome to a German Autobahn rest stop. Okay, first stop of the day. Now I have 200 kilometers left to the ferry. I feel pretty good. Everything is itching. It's like the flopping of the fabric of the rain jacket. There's a reason why you wear tight-fitting clothes when you drive a motorcycle. And well, there are motorcycle clothes. I know I don't wear it, but yeah. Last summer, just a month before I got diagnosed with cancer, I also did this trip from Berlin to Sweden with the ferry on my motorcycle. And there were so many moments when I was lying at home, feeling like shit from chemo. And I idolized that trip that I did. I was romanticizing it a lot. It was the definition of freedom for me. And I was so terrified that I would never be able to do that again, that I would never be able to be off chemo again in my life. But look at me now. Last summer, I took the ferry from Rostock to Trelleborg, which took about 6 hours. But this summer they had another route option available, so I drove from Sassnitz over to Trelleborg. It was about half of the time, but unfortunately I saw now that they actually discontinued this route. I still have another, I think, 60 kilometers to go, and then I'm actually going to see my mom. She has a summer house here in Skåne with her partner. I have to say that this thing of traveling 5 weeks straight, having one day at home to just repack, it feels like I'm pushing it a bit, but I'm also loving it and just wants it to keep on going. Hey, Mama! When I was here the last time, my mom had just become a pensioner. I remember that I questioned them quite hard on what's your goals now? Like, what do you want to achieve in life now when you have all this free time and you know you don't have that many more years where you're going to be really fit to do whatever you want to do? And they were both very much like, no, we're so content here. Work on the house together, renovate it. I couldn't believe that that would be enough. I didn't understand them. And now I really do. Wow, that's expensive.
Welcome to Sweden.
Okay. All I wanted since getting my diagnosis is to have a cat. Let's say I've had like the desire to do all of these pensioner related things. This noise is just like there's a guy emptying the shit from the public toilet at this rest stop. And the other thing that I'm dreaming about is having a small house and driving motorcycle, which is also such a pensioner thing to do. And it does feel a little bit lonely. This is not the vibe you're supposed to be in at this age. Is it perspective? Wanting to slow down and seeing just the small things. I feel very peaceful here. Just as the first drop started to hit, I found this bus shed, or I don't know what it's called. The little shed that you wait inside when you're waiting for the bus. These bags, of course they're rainproof, but why not put them under the roof?
And snack.
Actually, I had absolutely no clue what the weather was gonna be like on the drive up today. I didn't check it on purpose, because last time when I drove to Spain, all I did was look at the weather, look at routes, where am I gonna sleep tonight, researching this and that. Now I decided that I'm just gonna drive for as long as I feel like today. And when I don't want to drive anymore, I will sleep somewhere around there. As cliche as it sounds, I want to live more in the moment while traveling. Wherever you drive in Sweden, basically, if you don't drive a highway, which I'm not, everything will just be beautiful. So I'm also not putting any time or effort into researching which route am I gonna take. I'm just putting my destination, and without highways, yeah, that's usually not the best way to do a motorcycle trip. I just had to pull over because I love when things like this happen. I was just driving in my own head, thinking about whatever, and then suddenly I just thought, I should be hitting 10,000 kilometers on my bike today, I think. And then I looked down on the meter, and it's exactly 10,000 kilometers on the dot. Like now it's obviously 10,001 kilometer because I had to stop and film it. How did I know? How did I know? So cool. Here comes the rain again. So yesterday actually the rain never stopped and it got much worse. I saw later on the news there were like cars just stuck in this massive flood on the highway. Obviously I wasn't driving on the highway, but that just gives you an image of how much rain it was. And it wasn't gonna stop until around midnight. I had to make a decision to pull into a hotel. That means that today I have to drive 500 kilometers, which is the longest stretch I've ever done in a day. However, today I did look at the weather and it's gonna be just fine. In the next video, me and Katla are driving north. We are heading to the region of Dalarna, where I am from. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my adventures. See you next time.